Hi, this is Mike again with Jordan Tech Tutorials. In this tutorial, we're going to look at Canvas and how to print out a roster from Canvas. So I've gotten a few questions recently about the order of students in Synergy and then in Canvas. One of the things that that's kind of difficult to navigate in Canvas is the fact that if you're using some other platform, be it Pear Deck or Nearpod, and you wanted to export grades in a CSV format and just drag them in, you could do that easily in School Loop. It's not so easy in Canvas. It's also not so easy to find rosters that match. So what you have to do is you have to like manually manipulate it if you're using something like Synergy in Canvas for whatever it is that you're trying to do. It just doesn't work all that well together. But Canvas does have a couple of options. And so what you're going to do is go to Canvas and then select a class. And then once you select the class, you're on the home page, you're going to come over here to New Analytics. Okay. And then once you're in the New Analytics, then what you're going to want to do is come all the way over here to Reports. Okay, and then under Reports, it gives you some options for some CSV files. One of the most helpful ones is this missing assignments one here. You can run the report and it'll just give you a list of the assignment and what student is missing that. Also these other things here, course activity, but this is the one, course roster, that can help a little bit. Okay, so once you get here, what you're going to want to do is run the report. Okay, and I already have, so then go ahead and save it. And then you can see the roster came up here. It's going to come up in an Excel format. So basically all I did was just take the Excel format, copy all of the items. So the student, and there's a lot of extra information that Canvas will include, but the other kind of pain is that you can see right here that that the students are not last name first, which creates a whole other kind of like set of issues. If you're trying to sync with other systems. I really don't know why the order of Canvas students is not the same as Synergy, but it happens quite a bit. So anyway, just copy that and then go back to, let's see, what we're going to do is we're going to copy all of that information, and then what we're going to want to do is just go to Sheets. Okay. So then what I'm going to do is I'm going to open up an instance of Sheets. Okay, and then once Sheets is open, then what you're going to do is you're going to create a new sheet. And then once the new sheet is open, then what you're going to do is you're going to paste all of the student names in. And then once you get to that point, okay, so once you get all the names and everything pasted in, what you're going to want to do is there's a way that you can separate these names. It takes just a couple of minutes. Basically what you're going to do is you are going to put a comma after the first name of each student. Okay, and this is the tedious part of this. So you're going to go ahead and do that. Okay, so once you have all of the commas put in, you can see all the commas that I put in here. What you're going to do is you're going to highlight. Well, first thing is just another little skill. If you want to freeze this first column so it doesn't get sorted out when you try to sort data, all you have to do is come up here to the one and then go to View, Freeze, and then one row. And then you can see when I scroll, the student name stays the same. It doesn't scroll with it. Okay, so what you're going to do to separate these names, you're going to highlight all of the columns. I'm sorry, not all of the columns, just column A. I apologize. You're going to just highlight a column A and then come over here to Data and then split text to columns. And then you can see it just split all of the names into first name and last name. Next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to eliminate a couple of things. So I'm going to eliminate the Canvas identifier, which is their Canvas internal system number. I'm going to keep the student email, but I'm going to just come up here and just go photo and video 1, 2, one. Okay, so I'm going to go ahead and just eliminate column D here because I don't really need it. And then what you can do for the rest of these columns is you can do attendance, you can do grading, you can do whatever it is that you want to do. And then this roster will match the roster in Canvas. So you're just going to go ahead and come over to column B and then grab it and then move it to the front so it's last name first. And then what you're going to do is go ahead and go data sort and then sort the students out by last name. Okay, and then it should work. Now it's very easy, just in case the roster somehow doesn't match, because I'm using Google Sheets to sort the students out from A to Z. But if a couple of the kids are out of order, it's very easy to just grab a column and then move it wherever you want. So that way you can reorder the students. But then what's cool about this is that you can use this as a template, for grading, attendance, whatever it is you want to do. Okay, so that's how to print the roster from Canvas and then organize it a little bit. It takes a little bit of time, a little bit click intensive, but it might be helpful. All right, have a great Friday, and if you have any questions, go ahead and email me.